Yo, 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 my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Minix. And in today's episode, we're going to be looking at these contracts again. The new contracts that have come in, the priority ones, where you've got to source materials yourself. Now, we're now in the live environment, 4.02 live. And one thing I found is, I picked up some of these contracts myself. Let me have a look on here. So, I picked up a couple here. 26 million. For 200 and something tin, 228 pressurized ice, not a big deal. But when you go to the website to look for it, or you go to the places to look for it, you'll find that the stuff is just not there. So if we look here for pressurized ice here, and it says that, so this is the higher the better. There's going to be more stock. So we go to Rune Station, it's low. We go to Port Tressler, low. Terra Mills, low. Magnum, it's just all low. So I was at Rune Station and there was only 2 stock. So this is going to be pretty much killed off, a bit like how gold was and stuff like that when everyone was doing it. So I think the higher one's going to be killed off. And then you do have other missions where you can get for around, I think it's either 13 or 24 million, where you can get recycled material, 200 recycled material, and 400 construction materials. So these places you would have to load it yourself. So the places where you don't load it yourself, like here, here, and here, I'd look for somewhere, because I'm in Pyro, so I'd look, say, like here at this one. It's going to cost me around 3.5 million to get the 200 I need for the contract. And then if I go to construction materials, I'm going to need probably another 1 million or something like that for the 4 that I need of that. So that needs to be somewhere where I can, like Cruel 1, or there's nowhere in Pyro where I can just have it load myself. So I would have to go to Cruel there, and then I'd need 1 million, because we need 400 of it, so I need 1 million. So we're looking at about 4.5 million to gain a load that would fulfill those bigger loads. I'll see if I've got them on here. There you go. So yeah, so 13 million. So you're looking at 4 million. So you're going to make 9 million from that, which is not too bad, but you're going to need 4 million up front. So then you've got these ones. This data line here. Nobody's going for this data line because you have to load it yourself, and that's a lot to load yourself. And so that data line there to Obituary for 5 million. Now, I wouldn't want to be loading 550 of it, because that's a lot to load in a place where you're not secure. And so I would look at something like Copper again and Corundum. There's no stock anywhere, so you're not going to get to do those. And so the only one really left is the Datarine. And so I've got a couple that I've picked up for Datarine. What's that? Medical supplies. So these are collecting medical supplies and collecting. So this is collecting stuff now, where you're collecting it from places. And again, do we want to be doing that? Processed food from Stanton Gateway to Ruin Station. You could maybe pick these up somewhere, but 123,000. So I picked up these 2 here for 600 something thousand, 634,000, 62 Datarine. Now I would have to pick up probably 4 to 8 boxes, and then take it back to whichever station, Rune Station or Checkmate Station. I think I'm currently at Checkmate. And so I would look at places close to Checkmate, and so I'm going to track that one. So 500,000 to go and pick up a few boxes. Now I'm going to need a gun, because I think the places I'm going are going to be hostile. So let me go and grab the stuff I need. That's it. That's what I need. Okay, so I'm going to go and try and pick up 6 Datarine. So let's have a look at where I'm at. I'm just going to quickly have a look at the places where I can get this Datarine stuff. So Prospect Depot, Fao Canyon, Dinger's Depot, Slow Burn Depot, and Watchers Depot. So let's check out. There's no chance of doing the other missions. This one's going to be a bit more dangerous. We're going to earn just over 500,000. If we pick up 2 contracts, we can do more. So I did try this earlier, and I didn't realise I was going to go to a hostile place and get shot by NPCs. So that's why this time I'm bringing a gun. So what I'll do is I will go back to that one later, and that one was going over to not the checkmate, which is where I'm at now. That one was going over to Ruin Station. So what I'll do is I'll head over to Ruin Station, and I can just drop to that and the planet. And basically what I need to do is try and get to the 4.5 million that I need to get the recycled stuff, so then I can do the 15 million mission. So let's do it.
Please stand by. Final preparations underway.
And because we've got this ship, it should be quick in and out. Now, 650,000, 650,000. Can't turn your nose up at that. Like, I know we're seeing these missions at 5 million, 3 million, you know, 6 million, 24 million. We can't turn our noses up at 600,000. 600,000 is a lot of money in this current game structure. So for me, it's like a lot of people seem to might seem to be overlooking this as a decent money maker, because there's other ones out there where you can actually make good money. But for me, 500,000 or 600,000 is good. Say if we do 2 trips, that's 1 million. It depends how quick we can do 2 trips, especially if we go to the one over at Ruin Station. The one at Ruin Station is basically down to the planet. From the station down to the planet, pick it up. It is hostile there, which makes it a bit harder, but that's NPC hostile. So if we just go in and knock them out, then that's fine. This going to be like? So there's a place there to load, a couple of places there to load. Whether we can land, whether we get shot. I mean, there's a couple of places to load, but turn engines off. I think we need a better place to be. Definitely for smaller ships, innit? And out with all this lot here, all these blown up ships that have been trying to land here. Gear down now, I ain't got my gear down, that's why. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, let's go and buy it. Smile, you're a star. Right, now we're gonna see if there's people in here. We need to protect ourselves. If there are, knock them out or something, try not kill them. It doesn't say we're on private property anymore, so we must have flown over that. Get that money. See if we get shot. There's the terminals. Nobody in here, so looks like a decent place for a small ship. So loads of that stuff. So you could buy tons of that stuff. And they do it in ones as well. So I need 64, so I think I can get 3 16s in my ship. And buy that. Confirm. Except 300,000 that was. Was that 300,000? I just spent 300,000 on that. Spent 300,000 on that. I'm literally buying for the same. Literally, I'm not making much on it. So I need 4 of those, I think. This is 16, so that's going to give me the 50, 64 for 115. So I spent a lot of money on that. I spent 450k. So I'm only going to earn 150k from this. It looks like. Now, it looks like we're in a peaceful place. Obviously, I think they're blown up because they're just too far in. I could have probably got 32s actually, because 32s fit in. I did this wrong. 32s do fit in. 2 lots of 32 do fit in. So I did it wrong. I should have just got 2 lots of 32. Or 4 lots of 16. There we are, so that's in. So that's the cargo in. Let's go and sell this, or get rid of it in the thing. So yeah, I paid 460 for it, and I'm only going to get. So I'm only earning 200,000 from this. We're going over to checkmate. I'd earn 200,000. I'd earn 200,000 as profit. 230,000 as profit. So if I went and sold it, I would earn 200,000 profit for selling it. Whereas if I'm going to do the mission, I'm going to work this out on my way to checkmate, because it might just actually be easier just to sell this stuff rather than do the mission. Right. So if I go from where I just got it from, Prospect here, and I paid 461,000 for it. If I was to take it to checkmate and sell it, I would earn 236,000 just for selling it. Now 236,000, so 461,000 is what I paid. Now I'm going to earn on this, going to the checkmate, 634. So if I paid 480, I'm only earning 150. It's actually better for me to sell it than it is to do the mission. Okay, here we are over at Ruins. No, checkmate, I think I'm at. Now what I need to do is just position myself, turn around. Now, if I was to do this contract, I'm only going to get about 100 and something thousand. So what I need to do is actually sell this stuff instead. Now, and earn some more money from it, because it cost me 408 and I'm only going to earn 150. Let me do the math on this. Math ain't mathin', guys. The math ain't mathin'. So, if I was to get 638, I think I'm going to get 1,000 from it. And I paid 481,000. I'm getting 157,000 back. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off. I'm going to go and sell this at the terminals. Now, it'd be nice if they give me the contract finished because of it, but I doubt it'll happen that way. It used to be like that, where we could go and sell the stuff and we would get paid and the mission done, but I don't think it's going to do that. But for me, it's just better to sell the stuff. So there's the Starlancer Max. So I could go down with the Starlancer Max if I could find a space for it and get more. But let's do this. So let's go and sell this. So we're looking at selling it for 600-ish. We need to sell it to make over 150. We need to sell it for 630 minimum. If we sell it for 630 minimum, then we are making just as much as the mission itself. No, I don't want the Starlancer Max. I want the... Okay, so let's do this. So, I've had to trade out the Zeus and put it into the Starlancer Max because it wasn't showing the Zeus on the list. I bet it shows it now. Yeah, now it shows it. But I had to basically... I've ended up putting all the stuff into the Starlancer Max anyway. So there's the Zeus. And this is Starlancer Max. There we are. So the 64 is in there. Now, can I sell that? 600 to sell it. It's going to cost me. It's going to give me 696. $696. The mission is 636. So I'm actually going to earn 50,000 more selling it than I would if I did the mission. So the math ain't mathing. It's actually better to sell it here for 696. So let's have a look at what I've got money-wise. Money-wise, I have 681.97. So just said, just short of 682. We'll view the contract here, and we'll do this one at checkmate, because that's where we're at. We'll track that one, and you're going to get 634 for that. Whereas here, you're going to get 600, so you're going to get 50 grand more for doing it this way. So I might as well just sell it here and get 50 grand more. 694 auto-loaded as well. Now, it would be nice if the contract got done with it as well and you got paid for the contract as well, but I don't think that would happen. I think I've confused it. Confused the computer. Now it's saying I can't sell it. If I go to here and I go and do it so that I have to unload it myself, get 696, confirm that. So it's waiting for the manual delivery to the freight elevator. So it's not allowing me to make more from it by picking up the mission. So we go max, sell, confirm. Let's take it to the delivery elevator. So we're only going to get 600 and so basically we're going to lose out by picking up the mission. We're going to lose out 50k or something like that. Saying that we're selling them at 10k, so and we bought them for 7, so there's 6k profit that from 2 that we're over, which we will get back. So we'll get 6k profit back from that on top of the 638. So we're still about 50 grand. We're still about 50 grand down, I think. No, I'm not. Don't get your Starlancer out at the top here. It always seems to end up breaking. So it looks like with what was happening there, it's not allowing me to just... I didn't pick up anything, so... What's it pulling out here? Oh, it's bringing that up. So we paid 446,000 for what we will put into the lift. The 62, because I bought 64. So 446, and we're going to get... So we're going to get 600, and so yeah, we're going to get about 200-ish, just short of 200-ish. It would actually be better just to sell it and earn a little bit more, and then you can sell it from your ship as well. So let's stick it in the thing that it's asking us to do. So it's not allowing me to sell it because of the contracts. So you wouldn't pick up the contract in that case. You would just go and buy the stuff and sell it and make 200 grand profit, 250 grand profit, should I say, or sort of around that. You're making about 3 grand profit per unit, so it's actually a really good commodity, this, if you can get it. But you're loading it yourself, so that's the downfall of it. There we are. Let's do it. Send it down. Won't let me sell it. It's a contract order. 3 lots of 16. 4 lots of 4. And that's going to finish that contract. Done. And it's going to give us 600,000, 638,000. And it should leave us with a 2 SCU there that we can go and sell upstairs, which we'll do, and earn another 20 grand on top. So what we got here is 1.3 million, and we're going to get another 20 grand. So I've got 1.3 million. It's not letting me sell that for some reason. Don't know why. So I might need to reset this game. So that's that, guys. Yeah, so it was actually better to sell it without the mission. So yeah, a bit of a disappointment, that one. It looks like the missions are pretty much going to be finished with the stock levels being killed, and the ones that we can get, it's just actually cheaper just to sell the stock. So yeah, so that's going to be this video, guys. So bit of a disappointment on that one. I was hoping like it was going to be an untapped thing that we could look at, but it seems like it's actually just cheaper just to buy the stock and yeah, and just then sell that on. So yeah. So yeah, this video, guys. If you do, don't forget to hit the button, stick the like button, hit the bell and subscribe notification, and we shall see you guys out in the verse.